How to monetize Instagram using your DMs. What's going on, guys? Thor here, back with a new video, and in this video we're going to be talking about how you can monetize your Instagram account the best possible way with using DMs. And this is for people who actually want to monetize their Instagram accounts with higher conversion rate and at more ease, because it's going to be easier to monetize your page this way compared to other ways. Also, if you are in the start phase of Instagram and really don't want to put a link in your bio because it might look spammy and you only have like a couple thousand followers, this is the perfect strategy for you as well. The reason you're going to have a higher conversion rate when selling to people with the DMs is because you're actually talking to them one-on-one. You're talking to the person one-on-one, so when you're giving them value, it's much more personalized, and people appreciate you actually putting your time into giving them value, which is why the conversion rate is much higher. Now, when you're actually talking to them in the DMs, make sure that you're actually providing value before you're trying to sell them something. Now, selling this way does take more time. It does take more time than having a link in your bio, for example, but it is much more effective and it will give you a higher conversion rate, and is it's the smartest way to actually do this when you're starting out and if you really don't want your page to look spammy. So super convenient way for selling and monetizing your Instagram account, more efficiently. Now, this method is most likely going to be most efficient for you guys who actually watch my YouTube videos and are subscribed to this channel and also really implement my strategies for growing your Instagram accounts rapidly, because most of your DMs on these types of pages, if you have a page in a niche that's growing rapidly, most of these DMs are going to be people asking you how you're growing so fast. And this is something you really want to leverage, which I'll get more into later in the video. Now, the first thing you could do is to add a text in your bio to basically tell people, a call to action in your bio to tell people to DM you about a certain amount of product. For example, you can see on my Instagram account, I just have DM for automation, which basically means that people who want to automate their Instagram account will just DM me and I'll help them out with doing that. So it can be a simple offer, it doesn't have to be any special, but that is how you want to drive traffic. That is one of the ways you can drive traffic to your DMs. Now, I have another trick which I've used to generate tons and tons of DMs and also link clicks, but since we're focusing on DMs, this trick is super powerful when it comes to actually getting people to DM you about your product/service. So the trick is to basically put the same call to action on every single post that you make. Typically in the first or second sentence, you basically have a text which you have on every single post, which is really converting. You have to try and test different texts, but a text which basically tells people to check out or to send you a DM to basically get access to this amazing product or service or whatever, which you can see on Travel Gratitude on the screen right now. You can see that this account has done that perfectly, where he's telling people to DM him to learn about how he's basically able to travel for free or growing so fast on Instagram. So he's basically just telling people to DM him to learn about traveling for free basically, and also making money while you travel, and also a couple of other stuff. That is his strategy, and he's been getting crazy results by doing this, which is just a proof for this being really powerful. And it is really powerful if you can get the perfect caption created for your specific niche and account. Now, this strategy does work best if you're posting viral content, because your content is then going to land on the explore page, and on the explore page you're going to get tons of traffic. What I usually did on the pages I grew, by getting them on the explore page, getting tons of exposure and really blowing up the pages, the niche pages, what I used to write was just basically learn how I grow so fast. And people be like, what do you mean? Okay, so I'm going to learn from you how you've grown so fast. Well, okay, this guy actually knows what he's talking about, because his post is on the explore page and he's got 16,000 likes on the picture. Of course I'm going to DM him to learn how to grow fast, because he's literally doing it in the post which he's talking about, or telling about it in the offer. So this is why this works really well on pages where you're actually reaching the explore page and growing rapidly. So that is one of the ways to monetize, if that is the page you're growing, if you have a niche page that you're growing really fast. Now, I showed you travel gratitude, but this works for any niche really, and you basically just change the caption compared to what niche you have and what type of products you're selling. You can see this guy, he has a completely different caption, but he's using this time and time again, but this time this guy is actually directing traffic to his link in bio, which is another way to do it, but he's probably got a lot more followers and don't have time to reply to DMs, which is why he's doing it with the link in bio. But what I want you to do, if you're not making that much money, is to direct people to the DM, because as I said, it's going to be a lot easier. But anyways, as you see on this picture, you can see that this works for any niche. And yeah, this guy is doing it time and time again on his posts. Now, a very powerful thing that this guy is doing is also building his personal brand at the same time as he is building his niche account and creating this viral content. Because when you have a personal brand as well as a sort of backup, it gives you another reason for people to buy from you, because with a personal brand, it's much easier to trust the person who's actually selling. Because if it's an Instagram page just selling something and you don't know who's behind the page, you don't know if that guy's a scammer. But if the person is actually showing himself on the Instagram page time and time again, you can be sure that, or it's more likely that the guy is not a scammer because he's willing to show himself. And that is why it's super powerful to also have a personal brand blended into your Instagram account. Now, when you are doing this, you really want to create the perfect caption for your post to get the most traffic possible. So try with different texts, different captions, and see which ones convert the best. Because first of all, when you have the same text shown on every single post, your followers are going to notice that the same text is on every post. They're basically going to be thinking, why is this guy obsessed with this? What is so important? And then they're actually going to check it out because you're posting it so many times, and they're wondering, why are you posting it so many times? Because it's a psychology behind this. People usually buy or click a link or basically become leads after seeing something between 7 and 14 times. So when you're actually showing something, showing this caption to them time and time again, it's a higher chance of them converting, and that's proven psychology, which is why you want to do this on every single post. Again, if you're posting viral content and growing a niche page doing this, the people who see your caption on the explore page are also going to be potential leads. So it's not only your followers that's seeing this time and time again and actually converting into sales or leads, or basically downloading your free ebook, whatever you're doing, or when you're, for example, getting people to the DMs. You're going to have people both from your followers and from the explore page DMing you about this, because yeah, you're reaching the explore page at the same time as you're reaching your followers, which is why this tactic is super powerful on pages that post viral content, or basically our niche pages growing by reaching the explore page or hashtags. Now, I want to take some time and really talk about if you actually are a niche page. If you are a niche page growing rapidly, I would highly recommend you guys basically to monetize your page by selling some sort of Instagram service or coaching, because you guys know what it takes to grow. You guys have the expertise, so why not just monetize it? Like, it's very basic, and people are so obsessed by growing on Instagram these days that it's actually really easy to monetize people this way, because people pay it. People pay for it. People want the knowledge to grow, because it's such, like, Instagram is becoming the #1 platform. People are getting obsessed with growing big pages, and it's only becoming harder and harder. So the people who actually know it has a huge potential in monetizing, because yes, people will pay you for your knowledge. So what I want you to do, if you're actually growing fast, if you're growing rapidly, getting on the explore page, I want you to make a caption where you say, DM me to learn how I grow so fast on Instagram. Basically kind of copy travel gratitude, which you can see on the screen, kind of that format. It works really well, and kind of copy that and just tell people to DM you to learn about Instagram growth. And then they're going to DM you. What you do next is you basically provide some value. You look on their account. This is really important. You want to look on their account, and you want to give them genuine value about how they can improve their account. Like, I've done a lot of reviews on your accounts on my YouTube channel, so I'll link some of those videos below so you can see how I review Instagram accounts and give people value in just telling them what to improve. And then you are going to do the exact same thing. You're going to look on the people's pages who DM you, you're going to give them value, do this to improve your bio, do this to improve your profile picture, do not have such a profile picture, maybe change your Instagram name, you want want to have your feed more smoothly, you want to change your hashtags, don't use more than 5 to 15 hashtags. Just saying things like this is going to make people extremely happy, and they're really going to consider investing more into you when it comes to money. So say for example, like just saying, bro, you should only be using between 5 and 15 hashtags because that's how the new algorithm works. That's the most efficient way to do it. Now, people don't know this. So when you're actually saying it to them, they're going to be super happy and really appreciate you and look up to you because you've got the knowledge. And what you want to do next is just keep providing them with value, and then you can say something like, if you want, man, we can set up a coaching call and I'll teach you everything I know. I'll teach you everything I know about growing rapidly on Instagram, and it's just for, say you do a coaching call on 1 hour and they pay you $100. That's so worth it for them. You can start with $50 if you're not confident. I charge $200 now for about 40 minutes of coaching, because I know I can provide value in that time. It's no point for me to sit an hour talking because I can provide the same value in 40 minutes. And I also have a lot of value to provide, which is why I charge $200. But if you're not confident with that, you can charge less. You probably have a little less knowledge, so you can charge less, but charge whatever you're confident with. Like, I would have been insanely excited to charge $20 for a coaching call back in the day when I was starting, because that was a lot of money to me. So charge whatever you're confident with, and you're going to achieve a lot of success with doing this, because this is super powerful. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, smash that like button. Now I'm finally going to be posting more frequently, because now I'm done with all this school stuff and graduation things. Even though I dropped out, I still have like some things going on there, because it's a tradition in Norway. But anyways, I'm done with that stuff now. It's back to the daily uploads. I'm super pumped to start crushing it again, guys, and I can promise you a lot more value to be shared on this video, also on this YouTube channel. I mean, I also want to start, I actually saw a comment on this the other day about someone wanting me to do book reviews, because I have a lot of books, as you can see behind me. I do not read that often. I read almost every day, but I'm a slow reader, so it's like reading a book like this usually takes me like 1 or 2 weeks, because yeah, I'm a slow reader. But anyways, I would like to also start posting some book reviews, because I'm really into personal development and that type of stuff, and I assume a lot of you guys would receive value from that as well. So that is something I want to get into as well. I'm also working on a side project to bring you guys even more value in regards to Instagram, so be excited about that as well. We're also super close to 20,000 subscribers, so I might do a little special there as well. Super many things that's exciting coming up now. So yeah, it's going to be exciting moving forward with you guys. I'm super pumped to take this channel to that next level, back with the daily uploads and all that stuff. So again, if you're watching all the way till the end, just listening to me talking now, I really appreciate you. Go down below, drop a like. I'm also going to be replying to all comments, so drop a comment and I will reply. And yeah, I'm pumped for this, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.